Outro vídeo para ti hoy. Este es de inacomputers.com. Answered another question on a third-party website that will never be named, not on video, where I make supplemental income, earn supplemental income, answering computer and technology-related questions. Before I get to this question, quickly, I have forums. Check in the lower part of this video. You should see URLs to forums and also resources. Check out the products and services I use for my computer repair business, answering computer questions, making YouTube videos, etc. Also check out my forums. New users cannot post hyperlinks until they post enough. I don't want spammers. Fuck you. If you're going to sign up to my forums and become a spammer, fuck you. I have it locked down, pretty much spam proof. They're free. You can register for free. If you've got questions, submit them in the forums, anetcomputers.com/forums. If you just want to bullshit, I don't care. Or if you've got some software, or maybe you found out that some software or some web browser has a security vulnerability and you want people to check it out. Or if you're looking for something, post it in the forums, and then as more members sign up, there'll be more eyes, and you know what I'm saying. I don't waste time. I don't do shit for free, and so I don't waste time answering questions. I don't waste time reading your emails. I don't waste time looking at your links that you send me because you think I should check into it. I don't give a fuck about that crap. I'll be blunt. If I cannot receive compensation with my time and labor, I don't waste time. Lenovo Flex 4. Also, my radio. I have live radio now on my website, anetcomputers.com. Look at the upper right-hand corner. You see live radio. Click on Listen Now. It streams 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I also have archived podcasts in the future. I'm going to add a link at the top, Reality PC or Archives or Radio Show or whatever, and you'll have quicker access to my archives. So, but as of now, I did finally get around to streaming live radio 24/7. What I have to do is I have to go back and convert all 62 of my Reality PC broadcasts from video to MP3. So far I have 22. And whenever I have time, I go and convert from MP4 to MP3. And then I replay the most current upload. Lenovo Flex 4, built-in camera not working, troubleshooting tips. Okay, well, let me cut to the chase. What fixed, and I received compensation for this answer, so it was productive. I saw their issue. Their camera would not work I don't know why I'm doing this, because I usually do that when I go outside or when I wash my face, or I don't know. I think I'm getting bored already. It gets boring making these fucking videos every day, but for whatever reason, almost every day, I make a video. I don't know why that is. Their built-in web camera would not work on the Lenovo Flex 4. Now, what fixed it, I'm pretty sure it could be the drivers, but most likely what fixed it is the Lenovo Flex 4 has a camera key, or a button, whatever you want to call it. It's a key next to the F8 key on the keyboard, on the built-in keyboard. Not all laptops, not all notebooks, not all tablets, not all computers have a special camera key. It's a toggle switch, hence the word toggle. It's binary, 1 or a 0. If the camera is enabled, which I think by default the camera is probably enabled, if you were to click the camera key, it would disable the device even from Device Manager. If you were to click the camera key again, it would re-enable the device, and it would show up in Device Manager, and it would start working. So that is probably what fixed this issue. This customer pressed the camera key, which is next to the F8 key, somewhere around the F8 key. I don't have access to all 10 billion computers ever manufactured, so how the fuck would I know where that camera key was at? However, I did some searching and I found out, and that was a tip. That is most likely what fixed the problem. In Device Manager, the camera was not listed. I even went into Device Manager and checked off on Show Hidden Devices. No camera. It should show up in imaging devices. So that is the quick tip. That might be an easy fix. That's all it is. You might have accidentally bumped the camera key for all I know. Now, as an added bonus, I don't work for free. I refuse to. I'm not one of those metrosexual bitches in America that bow down to the feminist or bow down to the government or bow down to the military, or I don't bow down to anybody. No gods, no masters. I have to receive compensation for my time and labor. I refuse to be one of those bitch boys in information technology that is the nice guy and always, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, let me fix it. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. No, you're going to have to fucking pay me. Because of search engine optimization, I know I'm going to make some money. And I receive compensation already. But I like to monetize as much as possible. I will make a little bit off of ads. And then in the future, I'm going to roll out more and more affiliate products and services on my website, and that's another way I can receive compensation for my, I don't like the word expert, for my knowledge or the fact that I can fix issues. So as an added bonus in this video, I'm not going to go overall, I'm not going to turn this into a half an hour, 1 hour video demonstrating, well, you go into Device Manager, you click on Show Hidden Devices, you go into Camera, and then go to the privacy settings, and then you look, and then you turn it on. No, you're going to have to pay me. Just like this female paid me. I don't hate women. I'm not a misogynist. No, I just don't like feminists. In my opinion, most women in America are now either feminist, feminazi. A feminist to me is a feminazi. I don't give a shit what the propaganda is regarding feminism. It's not what you think it is. It is not about equal rights between males and females. It's about females getting extra rights and, trying to run the show. And there's laws that are very dangerous to men in America. Women can lie, and they can lie to the police, and then you get arrested as a male, and you may do prison time even though you're innocent. And I'm not making that shit up. So as an added bonus, just quickly. Okay, let's see. Read my blog post. Check out the blog post, linked to in the description box of this video. It has a lot of other tips and details. Quickly. If hitting the toggle switch for the camera key does not fix the issue, here are some quick tips. Number 1, go into Device Manager. Is it listed? Click in the menu and look for Show Hidden Devices. It should show up somewhere. What I mean by that, it should show up under imaging devices if the device is detected. If it's not detected, it may be listed under other, but it should still be listed somewhere. And then it might have an yellow exclamation point. If it has a yellow exclamation point, install the driver or reinstall the driver. I linked directly to the driver for this Lenovo Flex 4 laptop, or whatever you want to call it. Notebook, laptop, whatever. They're all the same to me. They're lightweight, whatever. Who gives a shit? I'm not a language Nazi. I don't give a shit about, well, goddamn it, Aaron, a notebook is technically this, and a laptop is technically this, and a tablet is technically this, and Aaron, goddamn it, there is a difference. If the driver is already installed, you might have to reinstall the driver. Learn how to properly remove and reinstall a driver in Windows 10. There's 2 different quick ways. You can remove the driver forever, or you can just reinstall the driver. Look it up, study, learn. The second tip is antivirus. If the device is listed in Device Manager, no yellow exclamation points, no errors, nothing like that. Another quick tip is it might have been disabled. Your girlfriend, your wife, whoever, your friend. Well, I don't like that word friend. I don't have friends. I have associates, but I do not have friends. I'm not friendly with these Americans. Sorry. I get abused every day on this goddamn website. Well, I'm being a bit sensitive. Now, I would say on this third-party website, that I am now getting better at with marketing myself and upselling and making sure I can fix their problem by remoting into their computer. That way I get paid. I just remote into the computer, I do whatever I need to do, I fix the issue, bam, I'm out, I get paid. And very rarely would I get would the customer ask for a refund. I would say 1 to 2 customers a day are assholes or bitches. They're angry. That you can just tell by the way they respond. They're very angry, they're short-tempered, they're impatient, they're arrogant, they're condescending. Some of them will start yelling at you. Some of them even cuss once in a while. So I would say 1 to 2 of those. The rest are pretty decent, or a lot just don't respond. But you know what I'm saying. The device might have been disabled. Look in Device Manager. Look for a red. Look for some device under either other or under imaging devices, and it will have a red. That means it was disabled. A red X or whatever. Click it. Well, you need to learn how to enable things in Windows Device Manager. Enable it. That might be it. There could be, just not everybody would know that the Flex 4 has a fucking camera key that is a toggle switch. Not everybody knows that you can go into Device Manager and enable or disable a device. But some people do know, and they will intentionally enable or disable. If somebody else gets access to your computer, they'll fuck with it. Me personally, I don't allow anybody to touch my computers. Never. And if I do allow them, which is very rare, I would make them use a guest account, and it would be locked down to the point where they could barely browse the internet. That would be it. Another issue, it could be that your firewall, you might have a third-party firewall, Zone Alarm, or some of these antivirus manufacturers, Symantec, Norton, McAfee, whatever, they have their own third-party firewall. And I don't like third-party firewalls. I don't even, believe it or not, I don't use antivirus. I run Super Anti-Spyware once in a while. I run CCleaner once a week. I run check disk SFC scans periodically. I don't load third-party firewalls. I don't load third-party software like antivirus or real-time scanners. Fuck that bullshit. But it's up to you. The firewall, third-party firewall, the Windows firewall should not fuck with it. The third-party firewall or the third-party real-time scanner like antivirus. Antivirus will block cameras. Yes, they will. Firewalls will block cameras. Cameras are considered a security risk. Well, think about it. There could be perverts. There could be peeping toms. The NSA, the National Spy Agency, the government, the military could easily... It's one of the 7 layers of the OSI model. The hardware and software. So technically cameras are a security risk. And just because the light doesn't turn on, the camera could be turned on and somebody could be watching you and recording you and you wouldn't know it. I'm not making that shit up. That's a fact. That's Computer 100. I knew that 20 years ago at least. So in Windows 10, there's a privacy settings for devices. Look in Windows 10. It could be that the privacy setting was set to off. What that means is that you can turn your camera off. You can turn it off. You can disable it in Device Manager. You could have the firewall block it. You could have the antivirus block it. You could have the privacy settings in Windows 10, block it or turn it off. Disable it or deny access. What the privacy settings will do is it will deny access to the camera from other software. Also, Lenovo has software. They're called, I think, Lenovo settings, although on her computer they replaced it with another tool that off the top of my head I just can't remember because I never heard of it. Lenovo has another tool that is, I hate when computer manufacturers do that shit. They've got their own, I'm not saying I hate their software, but they've got their own software and they'll rebrand it or they'll rename it, or it's just like, what are you doing? Just leave it alone. How long have you been in business? 20 years? Just Lenovo settings. And then 100 years from now, Lenovo settings. But no, they always change. So, but anyways, there's certain software that comes with the Lenovo 4 Flex computer. It's installed by default. If it's old enough, it would be called Lenovo settings. Go in there, and there's also security settings. There's privacy settings. You can disable your camera from the software. And then anything else? Any other tips? Now, you could use these tips for other computers, other manufacturers. Dell, Asus, whatever. Mac, no, because no. Macs, no. I mean, the fundamentals, yes, but the details, no. But I would say any other computer manufacturer, the set is not going to be all the same. Dell's going to have a different software suite, and not, but as a basis point, as troubleshooting, as using analytical, critical, logical, cynical thinking. Those are the tips. Those are the added bonus tips that normally I should charge $19 for. I am thinking in the future of, so I've got a podcast that I need to fire off. I'm so busy right now. I'm making decent money on this third-party website, but I still need to get better at marketing myself. What I mean by that is upselling, and make sure every day I get paid. Make sure every day I remote into a customer, I fix their issue, and then I get paid. And then make sure I don't get that many refunds. So, give me a few months to make sure that every month I make a certain amount from this website. Then I still plan on next month, April, getting my Reality PC podcast going again. I might record one at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? But as I promised that this month I would get to it. And I also I also said by this weekend I would get my radio working. And it's working. So I would say by May, I will be recording podcasts, once a week, whenever I have time. I might live stream them, I might not, I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about YouTube live stream, but And then every podcast will get restreamed, replayed live. And then I will be recording new podcasts. And it's a lot of work. I'm also affiliate marketing, so I'm spending the other time I spend is writing blog posts that are search and optimized, and also creating affiliate landing pages. And that's another way that I will be making money. So that takes a lot of time. You have to know what you're doing. But I might start writing maybe ebooks. Ebooks are excellent. Yep. Selling your own products is preferred. And then in my podcast, I am going to talk about affiliate marketing, and I know how to get traffic, so I can give out tips. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I don't like the word expert. Anybody can become an expert. That's why that word is so fucking stupid. I mean, it's narcissism. These Americans, they're so narcissistic. Oh, well, I'm an expert in technology, and then they look down upon you. These experts, these information technology, these fake YouTubers especially all niches, but in information technology, they're fake. A lot of them are mental midgets. A lot of them don't know anything about technology. They've never worked for the government. They've never worked for a corporation. They don't have their own business. They're not repairing computers. They're not re-imaging computers. They're not fixing problems. They're not helping people. All they do is get on camera, put on some makeup. They have 3 different camera angles. They've got bumper music. They've got neat graphics. They've got $500, screen capturing software. They've got a $5,000 camcorder. So fucking what? What they do is they edit everything out. They edit all their mistakes. They can't even freestyle. They can't even speak for 5 minutes without filler words. or stuttering. Well, stuttering, no, I don't judge stuttering, because that's different. What I mean by that is filler words like or and or filler words, or every sentence they say like or My point is, they cannot freestyle. Everything is edited. Everything is fake with these fucking YouTubers in the technology sector. So my podcast will be... I'm digressing. I'm already digressing. The Lenovo Flex 4. Turn it off or turn it on with the camera key. Adios.